Rotating elements. The rotate tool is used to spin or rotate elements. And we can do this in a plan view or an elevation view. And we can do it on any kind of an element. And what the tool we want to use is we want to first go up and go to Modify. Select on the element. I'm going to select on this chair. And then I'm going to go up into Modify and I'm going to choose Rotate. Now, right now it grabs a hold of the center, and I can just, if I hover here, you'll see that it builds out a ray that goes out. And this is click to enter the rotate start ray. So if I just click, now as I move the angle here, it will show me my degrees of how much it's rotating. So I can say, well, I want to spin this thing, let's say 30 degrees, and I can just spin it 30 degrees, and I rotated it. I also have the temporary dimensions show up if I need to move the position at this point. I'm going to hit Escape. I'm going to go up to Modify. I'm going to select the chair again, and I'm going to rotate. And now I also, when I go to the rotate move, I have this options bar at the top, and I can disjoin something like the wall, so I could rotate the wall even though it's connected to other parts of the wall. I could make a copy of the thing, or I could just key in an angle. In this case, I'm going to key in an angle of minus 30 degrees, and I'll hit enter, and it rotated it back to basically where I had it. Now, let's do that one more time. I'm going to go up to Modify, and I'm going to pick on the element. And then I'm going to go to Rotate. And now I have, in this case, it's asking me to either start the rotate ray, which I did once already, or I can click on the rotation center. So I can come over here and click that I want to rotate it by the back of the chair. So this be my center of the rotation. So I can click right on the back of that chair, and now I have a rotation angle from the back of the chair. And so at this point then I can go and rotate this thing around, say 90 degrees, and I rotated it 90 degrees. This is pretty much like if I go up to Modify and select on the chair and I go to Rotate. Up here in the options bar, it has center rotation, and by picking the place, I'm defining a new center of the rotation. So I can come down here and say, where do I want to rotate this thing by? And I can pick on any corner or midpoint type of thing that I want to grab it by. So I can grab it by that endpoint, and now I can rotate it around by that particular endpoint. And I can also use multiple ones in my values in my options bar, and I can rotate that chair back around. Now, and you can see in some cases where it rotated, and now you need those temporary dimensions, right? So now I'm going to come in and say, yeah, I probably need to move this over. It's hard to see. There we go. I'll probably need to move it over, say 2 feet. And let's go the other way. Let's go minus 2 feet. There we go. And so now, we got a backwards facing chair. So, but the easiest way to do this is go to Modify, pick, go to Rotate, and just pick a spot and rotate it right around. Alright, so various ways to rotate elements.